Hello, here we're going to show how to use individual row operations on a TI83+ to row reduce a matrix. So I've already entered in a 3x4 matrix, which is displayed on the calculator right now, and what I'm going to demonstrate is how to use the row operations under the math menu on matrix on how to row reduce it. So first we pull up matrix and we go to the math menu. And the first row operation I'm going to demonstrate is a row swap. We have to go down a little ways, and now we find a row swap. And I put in the name of the matrix, which will be A, with a comma. And now I have to give the two row numbers I want to swap. And here I want to put a 1 up in the upper left corner. So I'm going to swap row 1 and 3. So I'll put 1, comma 3, close parenthesis, and that will actually do the row swap, and there's the result. And it looks good, except that we haven't actually changed the matrix A yet. We have to store this result into A, so I pull up matrix and then use the names menu and get A. And when I do that, that puts the result of the row op in A. Okay, so now we're going to keep going. And it looks like what I have to do is to clear the first column here, I have to make this a 0 and I have to make the lower left entry a 0. So I'm going to add 1 times the first row to the second row and -2 times the first row to the third row. And here's how we do that. We go to the matrix menu, go to math, scroll down till we get to the row operations, and the one we're going to use is times row plus. That's the one we use. So we enter that, and now this has a little funky way to enter the arguments. First I have to give the times indicates I have to give the factor. So the factor for the first one is going to be 1. And then I put comma, then I have to give the matrix A, and so I put in second matrix and give A, and then I put a comma and have to say what row to multiply by, and in this case that's just going to be row 1, and the row I added to is going to be 2, and then I put close parenthesis, and I'm going to store this in A, so I'll put store in A here, and alright, so now I'm ready to go, and I press enter, and there it is. You can see that I have a 0 right here, and that's stored in A. So let's do another one. I'll do second matrix, go to math menu, down to times row plus, and I put in my factor, and that's going to be -2, so I'm pressing -2, comma, then give the name of the matrix, A, then give the comma, and then the number of the row I'm going to multiply by, which is 1, and then comma, and the number I'm going to add it to, the number of the row I'm going to add it to, close parenthesis, store in matrix A, and press enter, and there we go. The first column is cleared, 1 0 0. So that's a little summary. Actually, you can see that the very next thing, let's do one more. We have the second row here. If I add that to the third row, I'll get a row of all zeros. So we can do the exact same thing. I'll go to second matrix, and I'll go to math, down to times row plus, hit enter there. Now I'm just going to multiply by 1, and then I put a comma and matrix A, and then comma, and now I'm going to multiply row 2 by 1 and add it to row 3 and close parenthesis, store into matrix A. And when I do that, now I have got it in row echelon form. I have 2 pivots, 1 and the 7 are pivots, and they move from left to right, and so that is actually row echelon form of of the matrix we started with. So that's a little introduction on how to use row operations to reduce a matrix. Okay, see ya.